Good morning, y'all. I hope y'all are having a good morning. Just wanted to give y'all some encouraging words. God is in control. God is in control, even though it doesn't seem like it, even though it doesn't feel like it. The deeper you walk with Him, the more that you grow with Him, the more that you learn about Him, the more that you read His Word and learn about His character, and He starts revealing Himself to you, you'll begin to have faith in that and trust that He's in control. If you're not walking with Him, it's hard to see that, especially by how the world looks and everything in the world and how chaotic it looks. But God is in control. I know that there's craziness all around, and there's nothing new under the sun. This has been happening since, the beginning of time. So, I just hope that people will begin to trust that and stand in that He is in control, and that takes so much pressure off. That takes so much pressure off. You have so many people who are so anxious and worried and concerned because they don't want to let go. They don't want to let go of control. They want to try to fix stuff and fix what's going on, and they get so worried and anxious about what's going on in the world. You can't fix that. That is bigger than you. That's way bigger than you. So we as humans, we need to focus on what we can control and what God has asked us and put in our area of ministry. Focus on that, and then the outside world and everything that's happening, yes, as awful and as bad as it may seem, with racial injustice and killings and murders and molestation and rapings and sexual and sex trafficking and people just thinking they're right in their own eyes, and pride, and people just trying to scrape their way to the top and just climb on top of any and everybody to get there, and just backstabbing and lying and just criminal activity. It's a lot, and that's why that's exactly why we need God. That's exactly why we need God. And I bet a lot of people are like, well, if God exists, then why does He allow all of that to happen? Why are humans doing that? You know what I'm saying? God gives us free will. The verse of the day is, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, seek me, and pray, then I will answer them, and I will heal their land. God is saying what He'll do. But we can't not believe in God and not walk with Him, and then when everything is going chaotic, blame it on Him. We have a part to play too. You know what I'm saying? Why do we do what we do? People are going out here murdering and killing and lying and just being rotten and deceptive and evil and wicked, and we want to put that blame on God like He could stop it. He gives us free will. You know what I'm saying? He gives us free will. And if you choose to do what you do, then there's consequences to everything. And when you turn to God, God will use everything. And then there's things that happen also because everything, I used to believe, I'm learning more and more now as I walk more with God, that I used to think that when He would answer my prayers, that it would really just He was answering my prayers. You know what I'm saying? It was for me and my children. He was answering my prayers. And, but now that I'm walking with Him, I'm realizing that He answers my prayers, not just for me, but for for others. So a lot of times when we go through hard things and we go through bad things, it's always going to be to help someone else. Like, how can someone relate to us if we've never experienced it? How can we go and help someone that is going through a hard time? Like, say there's been someone, like, I'm a single mother, you know what I'm saying? And I've gone through a lot concerning that. So, and I'm walking with God, and I've seen him do some things that only he can do, and I've seen miracles, you know what I'm saying? So I can go to other single mothers who don't have their faith in God, and I can help them. I can give them hope. You know what I'm saying? And you got people who have experienced rape that's awful, but they turn it into something beautiful when they help other people who are going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You got people who are victims of murder and who are victims of racial injustice, but when they turn it over to God, it's like he heals them by helping other people. You know what I'm saying? So God is a God of love. God is a God of justice. God doesn't want all this depravity and chaos going on in our world, but like, we as humans have to take and accept responsibility as well. Like, why are we doing the things that we do? Why are we making the decisions that we make? Like, all the blame can't be on God. Like, we have free will, we have choices too. So if we would just give him a chance, he would show us who he is. But back to what was said earlier, like, God is in control. He's in complete control, and it just takes so much pressure off. It takes so much burden off, like, that I can still live my life with joy, and I don't have to wear the weight of what's happening in this world on my shoulders, and unless God gives me a burden for it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, I don't have to wear the weight of what's happening in this world on my shoulders. Like, I can minister where he has me, and control and do what I need to do in that aspect, and be obedient in that aspect. And then when times get difficult, when times get hard, not even then. Like, we should be leaning on God when times are good. Lean on him when times are good. Lean on him when times are bad. Like, lean on him always. Put all of your weight on God. But it's beautiful to know that despite everything that's going on in this world, despite the chaos, despite just everything, that I can trust God. Like, he has everything under control. That we can trust God. He wants us to trust him. So I hope that encourages you. I hope that you have a blessed day, and be safe, and keep God first, and yeah, have a good one. Bye.